Welcome everyone, I'm Stephanie, and today we're going to do a very gentle stretch workout routine that is going to relax you, but it's also going to energize you and get you in a happy place ready for your day. So I want to jump right into a warm-up. So join with me and take your leg out to the side and tap it out, and then do that on the other side. Today's workout is all going to be standing like this. Seniors, if you need to hold on, make sure you're doing this by a counter or a wall or a chair, whatever you've got, just so you can hold on when you need to and if you need to. And before we go any further on this, shout out to Camping World. Thank you, Camping World, for sponsoring this workout. Camping World is working to promote a healthy RV lifestyle, and I'm very proud of them for that. All right, couple more taps just like this. Make sure your posture's up. And one more right here. Great job. Let's do some forward taps now. So I want to tap one foot forward and then the other foot forward. Keeping it real gentle. Just moving our joints, getting a little loose. I'm not shifting my weight here, I'm just tapping forward as if there's a pool there and I'm tapping my foot in to test the water. Nice and slow. You don't have to stay with me either. Just do taps at your own pace. Let's do 2 more taps forward. 1 more right there, good. Let's tap back now. So take one foot, tap your toe back, and then the other foot. Again, we're not stepping back, we're just tapping back, testing the water. Your posture's up. Let's start focusing on our breath too now. So let's take a deep breath while we do this. Inhaling and exhaling. Starting to be aware of our breath. Let's do 2 more of these taps. 1 more, great. Now plant both feet, standing up with good posture, core is tight, palms are up. Let's take a big breath in and exhale. I want to do welcoming arms now, and it looks like this. I want you to take your arms, raise them up and open them out to the sides, pulling them back. And let's do that again. Let's do welcoming arms, opening them out to the sides, palms up. And again, let's keep doing that. Let's add a little knee bend as we do it. Opening our chest as we welcome the day. Let's do 2 more. Welcoming arms and 1 more. And let's close into prayer pose with a big breath in and an exhale. All right, let's sink down into a chair pose here. So you're bringing your hips back, you're bending your knees just like that, and come back up. Let's do chair pose again. Bending right at the hips, driving them back, and come up. Good. 1 more chair pose. Exhale as you come back up into it. And remember those welcoming arms? Let's make a pattern. Let's do welcoming arms, and then let's do that chair pose. So it looks like this. Join with me. Welcome. And here we go, chair. And let's do that again. Welcoming arms with a big breath in and chair. I'm going to turn to the side. We're going to do it again. I just want to make sure you can see what I'm doing in that chair pose. Here's chair. Driving my hips back, my weight's on my heels. Welcome again. Pulling my arms back and chair pose. I'm going to come back forward. Now we're just going into prayer. Big breath in. Exhale. Let's do 1 more big breath here. And exhale. Good. We're going to step to the side now into a gentle warrior pose. It looks like this. Watch me and then join me. You're stepping to the side, bending your knee, arm is out, and your shoulders are up, and we're just holding that pose. And let's close back with our feet together and come to prayer. Here we go. And then let's do that warrior on the other side. Same thing. We're stepping out to the side. Here we go. Right there. Your knee is sideways. Your toes are pointed sideways. Holding the warrior with a long back leg. And let's close back to prayer right here. Good. I want to repeat that warrior, and this time we're going to add on. So let's do the warrior to the other side. Here we go. Here's our warrior. And you're still like a statue. You're solid here, and you're stable, and you're in control of all your joints. Now I want you to take that arm and touch your shoulder and return your arm. Let's keep doing that. Touch your shoulder, return your arm. Do you see how my neck is going too? Touch. I want you to do that as well. And as your neck gets loosened, with each touch, see if you can look a little farther over your shoulder. Working your neck rotation and forward. Keep going. And remember, you don't have to stay with me. You can do this move at whatever rate feels good for your body. Faster, slower. Let's do 2 more. Touch your shoulder. And 1 more. Good. All right, back to prayer pose. Big breath in. Exhale. Let's do warrior on the other side. Here we go. Stepping out. Start by holding that pose still as a statue, in control of your body, because you are a warrior. All right, take your hand and start touching your shoulder just like we did on the other side. Allowing your neck to turn towards in the direction of your fingertips. And as your neck loosens up, see if you can go a little bit farther. Couple more, focusing on your breathing. Slow and steady breathing with the move. And let's do 1 more. Right there. Good. We're going to close now, back to prayer pose. Big breath in and exhale. Do you remember our welcoming arms and our chair pose? I want to make a little pattern out of welcome, chair, and then into warrior. So join with me. Let's go back to welcome. It looks like this. Open your arms in welcome. And now chair pose. Remember chair? We sink down into chair. Come back up, and now let's go into our warrior to the side. Let's close up and go into warrior on the other side. That's the pattern. I want to flow through those yoga poses. Come back to prayer to start. Big breath in. Exhale out, and let's repeat that flow. Go to welcoming arms. Next is chair. Here's chair. Coming up out of it into our warrior, stepping to the side, closing our feet, warrior on the other side, closing up and back to prayer for a big inhale and exhale. Let's do that flow again. Here we go with welcoming arms and chair. Next is warrior. Close your feet. Warrior other side. Feet together. Prayer and inhale. Exhale. Let's do it all again. Welcoming arms. Here we go. Welcome. Chair. Warrior. Feet together, Warrior other side. Feet together. Prayer pose and inhale and exhale. All right, great job. Let's switch gears a little. We're going to take a step forward now with one foot right there, and your legs are going to be straight. So you've got straight legs, your chest is up, your core is tight, and I want your hands out, palms facing forward and fingers spread. Take a big breath in and exhale. Now we're going to lift your heel on the back foot like this, up and put it down. Let's add some arms to that. So as your heel comes up, your palms raise too. When your heel comes down, your palms go down. So with the heel, coordinate your hands up and down. Heels up, hands up, heel down, hands down. Let's do two more nice and slow like this. And down. One more, up and down. Great job. Put your feet back together. Prayer pose. Inhale and exhale. All right, now let's go back into that forward step on the other foot. Your legs are straight, holding the pose with palms forward, chest up. Inhale, exhale, and let's raise that heel up and take the heel down. And remember the arms we did? Heel up, hands up, heel down, hands down. Keep doing that nice and slow. Taking it at your own pace though. Raising up and down. One more. Up and down. Great job. Closing your feet together back to prayer pose for a big breath. And exhale. All right, now I want you to take your other leg forward again. We're going forward again. This time with a straight leg, I want you to bend at the hips with a flat back. Reach your hands down and touch your leg wherever you can. We're not rounding your back. If you need to hold on for this one, do so. This is a yoga pyramid pose. We should feel a nice stretch in your hamstring of the front leg. Let's stay here and take a big breath in and exhale. Coming back up to straight. Now I want you to take your toes on the front foot, lift them, and then I want you to lift your heel. So we're rock and rolling, that's what I call these, through that front foot with lifting your heel and lifting your toes. Lifting your heel and your toes. If balance is an issue here, you can take your foot back a little closer to the other one. That's a little easier. So if you need to do that, totally fine. Lifting your toes as high as you can, heel as high as you can, total control with your ankle, good posture. Last time through, heels up, or toes up, and heels up. Closing your feet together, back in prayer pose. Inhale, exhale, and let's go into that pyramid pose on the other side. So step forward with straight legs, keeping your back straight, hinge at the hips. You should feel a great stretch through your hamstring. Put your hands on your leg wherever your range of motion allows. And let's just stay there and enjoy the stretch. Breathing with control, nice and slow, enjoying the feel of the stretch. And let's come up out of that, raising your toes for some rock and rolls, pressing into your foot and now lifting your heel. So we're rolling through with toes up, pressing your foot down, and then heel up. And again, if you need to pull your foot closer to the other one to feel more balanced, do so. Work on getting your toes up as high as you can, and your ankle up, or ankles raised with your heel up. Let's do 2 more of these. And one more more right here. All right, close your feet and guess what? Prayer pose. Inhale and exhale. All right, next we're going to revisit chair, but we're going to do chair with arms down, and then we're going to go into a sideways star. So it looks like this. Let's go into that chair pose like this. Good. Come out of it, and now step to the side with me, just like this. Arms out wide. And let's come back to close. So let's do that again. We're going to do chair and then star to the other side. Here we go. Chair, coming out of it, and let's go into the star. All right, you got it. Now let's take this a little faster. So closing up, we're going to do chair, star right, chair, star left. Ready? Here we go. So back into our chair, coming up into side star, closing our feet, chair again, and going to the other side with the star, opening your chest. It feels so good, doesn't it? Let's repeat that flow. Back to chair, and opening up to the side. For your star, open your chest, pull your shoulder blades together, closing back up, and let's go into your chair and your star on the other side. I love stars, they feel so good. Closing back up to prayer. Inhale and exhale. One more big breath. Inhale and exhale. Good. Let's revisit those warriors now. Remember the warrior when we step to the side? Let's do another one of those right now. Join me in warrior pose. Right here. And let's get both arms up this time in a full-on warrior. Your toes are pointed to the side. You're looking to the side. Your back leg is long. Now I want you to straighten your bent leg. So now both legs are straight. Place your hand down the leg. Your other hand goes up to the sky and look towards the sky in a triangle pose. We're leaning to the side. Oh, it feels so good. Now for those of you who are flexible, you can go down farther into your triangle pose wherever your range of motion allows. But since we're keeping it gentle, I'm going to stay up here, and this feels great too. Let's go back to the warrior pose. So we're going from warrior, inhale and exhale, and let's flow back to that triangle pose. Fingers up, legs are now straight, looking towards the sky. Feels so good. All right, and let's come back to warrior one more time, and let's close our feet into prayer pose. Hands together, inhale and exhale. Let's do that on the other side. So we're going to step to the side in warrior. Here we go. There's our warrior. Your toes are pointed to the side. Your knee is over your toes. Fingers are over your knee. You're looking over the hand. Core is tight. Back leg is long. Inhale and exhale, and straighten your legs. Now straighten both legs. Bring your hand down on your leg as your other hand comes up into our triangle pose. Fingertips are up to the sky. You're looking towards the sky, and you advanced exercisers can go lower down your leg wherever feels right for you. Such a nice stretch. All right, back to our warrior. So start bending your knee. Get your arms horizontal, looking over your fingertips, holding it there. Inhale, exhale, and let's go back to triangle right here. Put your hand on your leg. Legs are straight now, looking up towards the sky. Top arm is pointed right up to the sky. And let's go back to warrior one more time before we close up into our prayer pose. And let's do that now right here. Prayer pose. Inhale and exhale. Let's do one more big inhale and exhale. And exhale. Great job. All right, I want to go into a crescent lunge next, which means we're going to step forward, choose your favorite leg, step forward, and bend your front knee now. Have your heel down in the back. You should feel a wonderful stretch through your calf in this crescent lunge position. Make sure your chest is up, and let's put your arms out to the sides just like this. Take a big inhale and exhale. And now let's rotate your opposite arm from the forward leg to the front. And let's place it back to the side. What we're doing there is we're rotating through your spine. You should feel a little spinal rotation. Let's do it again. That arm comes forward and returns. We want to have a little bit of mobility in our spine, in the thoracic spine region. And so that's why we're doing this move right now, just so we have mobility where we need it. Let's do that one more time. Pull your arm forward, rotating through your spine, just so slightly, and return. All right, feet together now, prayer pose. Inhale, exhale. Let's do that crescent lunge on the other foot now. So step forward, bend your front knee. Your heel is down on the back foot so you can get a stretch through your calf. And let's get your fingers spread wide, arms out to the sides just like this. Big breath in, exhale, and now we're going to rotate your arm again for that spinal rotation and return. Remember, that's not too much of a rotation here. Again, bringing your arm forward and return. We got two more of these. Bringing it forward. Remember, if balance is an issue, you can still do this routine. Just have a chair close by so you can hold on when you need it. And here's our last one. Let's close to prayer right here. Inhale, exhale. Great job. Let's take our feet wide now. We're almost done. You're doing great, everyone. Feet are wide, core is tight. You're up nice and tall. And I want you to bend one knee and straighten, and then bend the other knee ever so slightly. It's not a big move at all. You're going to bend one knee and the other. Now that you got that down, we're going to add an arm. So the opposite arm from the knee that's bending is going to reach across your body and then open the curtain. So let's do that on the other side. Opposite arm from the knee that's bending reaches and opens the curtain. We're going to keep alternating here. Reach and open. This is one of my favorite stretch moves. Reach. Something about it just makes me feel good. And open. Again, let's do a bunch of these, because I like to feel good. Bending your knee, reaching across, opening the curtain. What do you think, everyone? You like these too? And open. Or am I just weird? Bend your knee, reach, and open. Let's do two more. Reach, open. Our last one. Reach and open. All right. I want you now to take a big breath up like this. And come down in prayer pose as you exhale. Keeping your feet wide. Let's do that again. This time sink into it. So allow your knees to drop. Big breath up. And down into prayer pose. This feels good too. Let's do 2 more of these. Sinking down, big breath. Hands down. 1 more. Here we go. And hands down. Let's close your feet and stay right here in prayer pose for some more deep breaths. And this is going to complete your workout today. Great job, everyone, for staying through it with me and sticking to it. You just did something very good for your body, and you should be proud of yourself for that. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Namaste.